Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristen Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. I'm going to adjust our horizon here. Oops, sorry. There, that's a little bit better. Welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 37 and we are at Barefoot Beach, which is in Southwest Florida. We are waiting for the sun to come up from the east over the trees and the buildings, and this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Good morning, Annie. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, Adriac. It is a very calm morning and the birds have been very friendly so far. I know one of the people who joins me, he names this one Curious George. He's been very chatty and so has the little one behind me. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I missed a lot of your names. Thank you for joining me. Good morning. We have some very friendly and chatty birds behind me. The water's calm. It's a little windy, but that's okay. Good morning, Ricky. Oh, good morning, Maria from Georgia. Thank you all for joining me this Saturday morning. Good morning, Petra from Holland. Good morning, Mar, Sarah, Miss Detroit, Judy. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a relaxing Saturday morning, preferably inside and warm or outside if your weather is mild. The sun is just about to come up over the horizon. Annie's making, she wants to learn how to make baby booties that are knit. That's a great idea. I have taught how to do crochet baby booties, but I have not yet done knitting. I can certainly add that to the list. Good morning, Monica. I want to show you what the beach looks like this morning. We've got the sun just about to come up over the horizon. That big fireball's on its way. Very quiet beach to the south. And we'll scoot it around so you can see what it looks like to the north. Also very quiet this morning. We've just got a few of our birdie friends with us and we're hoping for a visit from some of the bigger sea life. No pressure, guys. It is beautiful here. I love coming down to the beach for sunrise. There is no bad time to come to the beach, but this works into my schedule so well. Good morning, Christine. Sarah, thank you. My braids. Thank you for complimenting my braids. I am getting better, I think. I'm learning to use dry shampoo for texture, and it's helping a lot. I also got a tip from a hairdresser a while back to not, and it was something that I had to wrap my head around in my head as I'm braiding. I'm really good at French braiding, one down the center. So the way you think in your head about braiding to do one down the center, you have to do that on either side. Just tilt your hands. What I was doing before is trying to angle my braid too much, whereas I just needed to do the same thing I knew how to do and just shift my arms. And since I did that, I've been able to do two braids that are pretty much symmetrical going down. Learning how to solve this section was another thing that I'm still working on, and I'm not sure I like my puny little braids at the bottom, but which brings me to something I wanted to, now I don't know if you're interested or not, but I've been thinking of something that I want to design for hair, and it's kind of twofold. I'm so in love with this bright neon hair movement that I don't think is right for me, but I love it anyway. And I love the idea of thinking of different ways to accessorize with yarn and ribbons and things like that. So I was thinking if you could somehow tie bright colored ribbons into your hair here and then continue the braid with your hair and the ribbon, I think it would be so beautiful, and it would thicken up this little puny part here as well. So whether I did it in gold tones and metallics that went with my hair, I think that would be pretty. Or if I did something really bright and fun like that neon hair movement that I love so much. Good morning, Elisa. It's your son's birthday today. What did you guys decide to do? Christine is wondering about a cold snap. I'm guessing you mean from somebody up north. I mean, we've had one here, but in the grand scheme of where everybody lives, I know our cold snap has not been as bad. It was tough on us southern Floridians, but we survived. Adriac likes my idea about ribbon in the hair. Something I've been toying with for a while. I would just like to shape these up a little bit, and I think it'd be fun for adding some color. Oh good, well tell him I said happy birthday again. And have fun with your brother today, Elisa. That sounds fun too. Linda says people used to weave ribbons into braids a lot. Okay, maybe I'll Google that and see what's been done before. It just sounds like fun to me. Oh yeah, Chicago's had some really horrible weather. Lots of places have had horrible weather. Good morning, Deborah. Penny says there's a tunnel underneath. Yes, you can poke through there. Oh, I see, and wrap something around it that way too. Yes. Okay, that's a good idea as well. Thank you. I wanted to bring another bag to show you today. I know we talked about this yarn on the beach bag yesterday, and somebody was asking about when I was going to come up with a tote bag, because they have these organic cotton drawstring bags that I sell, and she wanted something with a handle. And somebody else mentioned the Redbubble bags, and since this one is obviously branded for Yarn on the Beach live stream series, I wanted to show you the other types of bags that I have in my Redbubble shop. The Redbubble shop is predominantly a place for artists to upload their hand-drawn or digitally drawn artwork, and it gets put on this beautiful merchandise. So here's another bag from my Redbubble shop, and this is with one of my hand-drawn flowers. So if you're not into branded stuff, I wanted to show you that you could also order tote bags and all other kinds of great merchandise with artwork on it instead. So I'll post a link to my Redbubble shop again, and if you wanted to shop around just by tote bags in my shop, you'll see that I have about 35 or so different types of my artwork that you can put on there too. So just a thought for those of you who want a tote bag for putting your project bags in. So I'll share that link again this morning so that you can see that there's a lot of stuff that's not branded per se. It's not, doesn't just say my logo or whatever. You can get stuff with my artwork on it as well. I've done this print in a dress. I've done this print in their in the phone case before. And what else did I buy this print in? I did not do this particular print in the chiffon scarf. Can't wait to show you the chiffon scarves that I have in it though. What else did I buy this print in? Well, the tote bag. Can't remember anything else at the moment. Good morning, Ruthie. Oh yeah, oh I bought, you know what? I have the travel mug in this print. That's the other one that I have. Thank you for reminding me of the, oh, and the wall hangings, Judy. You're right. I have shared those in my video set before. I have the wall hangings of this and several other prints that I bought at Redbubble and framed and put on the wall in my studio. Yes, so there's tons of merchandise there. I still say I'm going to buy the duvet cover for my bed. I haven't yet because I haven't figured out the right print for my bed, but I love all of them. I want more than one. That's the problem. So I did bring my crochet hook this morning. I remembered it. And I happened to find a missing project bag. I don't suppose any of you have that issue, do you? Yesterday I lost my project bag that has my lacy headbands in it. Turns out it wasn't lost at all. Whoops, and now I dropped stitches. Well, there you go. There, got them all back on. So I'm still working on my lace headbands. This is the knit version. And this is the crochet version. Robin, it is beautiful this morning. The sun is so warm. The wind is mild and the colors are just so pretty. Even the birds have been friendly and social this morning. And I did bring a crochet hook for starting the crochet version of this knit cowl. This is the one done in one of my Be So Serene sampler kits. It's a kit that looks like this with 8 colors of 8 little sample size balls of Be So Serene yarn. And going to make a crochet version. Looking forward to seeing how I wear it. Wear the cowl? Oh, that's easy. You just throw it over your head. What I love about a Mobius cowl, different from a smooth tube cowl, is I love how the twist can be laid down flat. You can make it less obvious and wear it more cowl-y like that as well, but especially if you're going to put it under a coat, I love being able to lay it flat like that. Oh, I have a coat on, I can show you. Imagine if I wanted to do this up, how much easier it is to do that when it's laying flat inside. So I just feel like you have more options and more versatility when you twist a cowl into a Mobius than when you do just a regular tube. Not that there's anything wrong with tubes. Penny noticed that I do right and left hand videos and wants to know if I'm ambidextrous. Good question. No, I am not. I can crochet with my left hand and I can do minimal things with my left hand, and I think it's because of how much time I spend playing piano. I do have some muscle control in my left hand, but I do the right and left hand videos in my video editing. Monica wants to know how you get it to twist. Well, what it is it's a flat piece of fabric. The simplest way to turn this, there are fancy ways to do it, lots of fancy ways to do it too, but the simplest way to do it is to take a flat piece of fabric and twist. Okay, let me turn it around. Pretend this is the whole piece. This is just a flat piece. Now, in order to make it a cowl, you would join, let's see, if that's corner A, B, C, and D, you would, A, B, C, D, you would join corner A to corner C and corner D to corner B by turning this and then joining those two, right? Otherwise, if you were joining this into a flat tube, you would join these two corners and these two corners. So by twisting one time so that your bottom corner joins at the top and your top corner joins at the bottom, you then create this twist. I'm so glad that this worked out and you could see that, Monica. I know sometimes it's the spatial math that makes things hard to understand, especially in the written word, and being able to see a visual really helps a lot. Yes, doesn't it drape? It's so soft too, so soft. I have another Mobius cowl with me as well, and just so you can see the difference, this is a shorter cowl that's been twisted into a Mobius, and you noticed how flat it laid? This is a longer one. So if you were to make a taller cowl and twist it into a Mobius, let me show you the difference. The height makes a huge difference in the styling of a cowl and a Mobius as well. That one was shorter, so it laid flat. This one, and thinner yarn too. I mean, there's a few components to it, but notice how much taller this one is. And look what happens when I try to turn it flat. It stands up taller on my neck. My earrings are getting in the way, sorry. These are my J-Lo earrings. I'm a huge J-Lo fan, and these hoop earrings make me feel like I'm fancy like J-Lo sometimes. Okay, so this one stands up taller, and you can see how it creates more volume around the neck. When I'm cold, this is absolutely my favorite style to wear because it tucks up right underneath your ears, and honestly, if you were putting it under your jacket, you could even tuck it higher. Boy, it worked out to have a jacket on this morning. See how you could do that? You could even go all the way up if it was really blustery out. It's long enough to go much further up. So, let's see. Get that down. And there you go. So if you were trying to wrap this for a really cold day, it's long enough. And obviously you could go even longer with a Mobius cowl. If you made it even longer than this, then the hood could come up even forward. Yes, like a snud. But you don't have to do any fancy shaping to make it function like a snud. If you just make your cowl long enough, it'll wrap over your head just fine. Thank you, Tammy. For those of you interested, today I'm drinking jasmine green tea with fresh lemon. Sarah's on the hunt for Lucky Brand jean jacket. Have you looked at Amazon yet? Amazon's, I think Lucky Brand has an Amazon shop, and I have found that they do some ridiculous deep discounts on their stuff there. So I don't know if it's a clearance outlet for them, but I have found if you look consistently, you can find some really great deals on there, separate from the Lucky Brand site, which is not super cheap, although they have clearance too. Lisa would love purple glasses. Also, eBay is a wonderful source for used, so are thrift shops. I buy a lot of my stuff used. I prefer to shop online than shop in stores because it takes so much time. So I actually have done really well on eBay over the years, finding little online thrift store sellers on eBay, and that's how I buy a lot of my stuff. Once you know the brands you like and the styles that you like the cuts, it's pretty easy to shop online. Hi, PJ. Linda hasn't made it to her tea station yet. That's okay. If you're warm and cozy in bed, that's bonus. We hear ya. Thank you, Fabs. This jacket is Lucky Brand. It's called their boyfriend cut. So it's boxier and a little bit longer. And the best part about Lucky Brand jackets are these inside pockets. This is where I keep my keys on one side and my phone on the other most of the time when I leave. And so that inside pocket stuff doesn't fall out of. And I don't think it adds a whole lot of bulk either. They really hide your things nicely. I wear jean jackets or jean vests most of the year. And people laugh at me here in Florida. And I said, what? It's cotton. They say that about my jeans too. I wear long jeans in the summer here. And people say, aren't you hot? No, it's cotton. Fabs wants to know how much are they? I have no idea. Oh, Judy, good thing. I had a question about my book yesterday. That I wanted to ask you all. What was it now? I know. I wanted to ask, I see someone's working on the Isla Morada shawl. That's great. It's a top-down half hexagon crochet project, and it's so pretty. I would love to see it. If you would love to share your photos with us, you can share them in the Create, Share, Inspire with Kristen Omdahl Facebook group, and I'll post a link in the video at the end today as well. Back to my question. So I'm finishing up the final edits of my latest book. Super excited to share it with all of you. It should be available for purchase within the next month. Can't believe it. So I'm in the process of thinking about different ways to market the book, and I've reached out to some of my industry friends for reviews and things like that. But I wanted to ask you, what you feel comfortable doing for sharing someone's products. Because I could all day long say, hey, share this video, hey, comment on this, do that, but I want to know what you're comfortable doing, because what people like to do and how they like to help is a better way to ask them for help than to try to make somebody do something they don't want to do. So I'm open to your ideas and suggestions on things that you're comfortable doing, because I'd like to not only give you a choice, but also do things that you feel comfortable with. So I just wanted to put it out there. If you feel like replying live, great. If you feel like replying in the recorded version so that your suggestion is recorded, even better. I just wanted to put it out there that it is important to me that you're comfortable. I would love your help in promoting my book and getting it the exposure, as much exposure as possible, but I just want you to know that I want you to be comfortable with the way that we do it. So that was the thing that I wanted to mention. We've got a chatty birdie over here again. I think it's just the same one. Okay, Linda says she'd share the Amazon link that she would feel comfortable with. Okay, great, and it will be available. It'll be available for print and ebook and a combo of the two on Amazon. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Good morning, Edna. Good morning, Lucille from Idaho. Yes, Donna, only 1 month for the book, give or take. I've already started working on the Ravelry listings and the pattern pages for the book. Judy says she'd be comfortable with Facebook and Twitter. Robin says she has a guild that she'd like me to come visit. Where are you located, Robin? Yeah, visiting places where I could bring the trunk show would be great. And I will do a live stream to do a trunk show for all of you. And I'll do some videos on that for sure. I've got lots of photos already edited and ready to go for social media. I have my Pinterest stuff ready to launch. See, so I've got the website, Pinterest, social media stuff ready to go. Lots of stuff. Oh, I haven't started the videos yet, but I'll get there. Edna's making crochet hearts to give as gifts. That's wonderful. Sarah, do I ever get up to Indiana? I have not gone on the road in a while. Good morning, Kai. As Marlon's gotten older, he's now 15, almost 16. He's needed a lot more of me for homeschooling and for traveling for tennis. So I've stayed home the last couple of years. In the next couple of years, I will definitely hit the road more aggressively or harder. I don't know. I'll go on the road a lot more. I'm just really hesitant to go on the road right now at this particular age. So I'm really selective about what I do when I do leave, but soon. Faye's planning to crochet today. Excellent, me too. I'm planning to finish this cowl today. You know what's funny though is I'm sitting here looking through my bags. Remember when oh, there they are. Remember when I separated one ball into two little balls? Been looking around here all morning for it. It was inside my package. What do you know? I was organized and I didn't even know it. That's so funny. I walked halfway to the beach from the car this morning holding all my stuff. And I was like, oh, I forgot my tea. And so I turned around and walked back to the car and got to the car, shuffling to find my keys. It was right there. It's like, okay, carry on. Lucille's working on a Tunisian blanket. That sounds great. DJ's working on a poncho. Lucille, I did a crochet blanket once. Karina is from Denmark. Welcome. Good morning, Carm. Sarah loves my healing balm and uses on her chapped lips. Oh, I know, it is so good for chapped lips. If you ever get really dry hands, it's great for that too. It's great for any dry skin. It's great, especially severely dry skin. It's great for muscle cramps and aches, but really dry chapped lips, it takes the pain away like that. Good morning, Karina. Gosh, I swear those comments get so fast sometimes I can't see them all. Lisa's taking a project to her son's basketball game. That's a great place to knit and crochet. I have been crocheting and knitting courtside at tennis matches for many years. Adriac, it's a healing balm that I make, and it comes in a big tin like that, and you can find it on my website. It's about, I think it's about 8 ounces. I'll post a link to it in the video description. When this is no longer live but recorded, I'll post a link for where you can purchase it. It's all natural. It has vitamin E oil, mango butter, avocado oil, little bit of soy wax so that it stays solid, and then it has a proprietary blend of essential oils that I put together of clove, cinnamon, lavender, and peppermint, and it has the aromatherapy properties of being really excellent for sore muscles, spasmodic pain in spasmodic nerve pain, as well as helping severely dry chapped skin, because it has that topical analgesic quality. It's a pain reliever as well. So really cool stuff, all natural. I make it myself, and I'll post a link later so you can see it. A lot of the tennis coaches use it. They love it on their sore muscles too. Sean, oh wow, your package arrived already. That's great. Linda, no, I don't usually use coconut oil in my products, only because it's so greasy. I find that, Donna, the healing balm is a solid body lotion. It just happens to have the healing properties that make it a healing balm, but it is definitely a lotion. I use it on my hands all the time. I think if you're looking for a hand lotion for knitting and crocheting, you'd love it. It is rich in emollient because it's all natural, but I don't use coconut oil because it's so greasy and it stays greasy for too long. Even the face cream that I make, I don't use coconut oil on that either. I use mango butter because it has so much healing properties, so moisturizing, but once it goes on, it soaks in quickly. Like this morning, I put my face cream on and then did my makeup. If there had been coconut oil in there, I think I'd have had to wait an hour before putting makeup on. You can see I'm not that shiny. I'm in the sun, but I am a huge fan of not coconut oil, mango butter and avocado oil, because they are extremely moisturizing but not super greasy. Sarah, you love my face cream too. Thank you so much. I'll post a link to that as well. Linda and Darlene are talking about crochet thread. Lisa hasn't tried a doily yet. All right. If you want to try my mandala chart, that would make a beautiful doily. I don't have it with me here this morning, but I showed it the other day. It is a chart of a circular lace pattern that I think would be really nice for a doily. I have videos on not only reading the chart, but also crocheting the pattern. So if you're new to making doilies, it might be a fun way to try. Okay, but we are almost out of time, and I am going to get started on my cowl. So let's take one more minute here to take a look at this beautiful scene and listen to a couple more waves crash the shore. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your precious Saturday to spend the sunrise with me. I hope you've enjoyed the beautiful sounds and colors of the sunrise on the beach. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.